What's up, everybody? It's me, Jum Jumington, former CEO of Jumington Dynamics, broadcasting live from the Jumington Dynamics Auxiliary Hazardous Materials Storage Facility somewhere in the world. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Dreamani? What's up, Judd? Dagger of Amon Telayra. I kept thinking, I was looking at the title today, I'm like, it never occurred to me, it's like the Dagger of Amon. That's what it sounds like if you say it real fast. It's a dagger, it's Mumra's dagger. When are we going to get the Mumra adventure game? I don't know what it would be about, but it can't include the Thundercats except as a vague reference. It's just Mumra. Maybe the mutants. Did you ever see a movie trailer looks so bad, you know it's going to be good? I don't know, man. Like, I've seen a lot of, like, I feel like I've seen a lot of terrible movies and then watched the trailer afterwards. What's up, Crooked Gamer? How's it going? But I'm trying to think of, like, there are a lot of movies have terrible trailers, and I usually wait for like later trailers closer to the movie comes out, or to check reviews, because this has been going on for a long time now. Like, movie trailers all have what they refer to as the trailer core song, which is like the heavily slowed down version of like a popular song. I used to hear it a lot with like Sweet Dreams, like the Marilyn Manson Sweet Dreams, or someone affecting a Marilyn Manson style cover of Sweet Dreams, but like really slowed down so you get one line and then like a dramatic pause. It's way overused, way overused. And anytime I hear that in a trailer, I'm like, oh boy. But I have like long learned to completely like disconnect the trailer from the movie, because a lot of times like those aren't done by like, they have a separate group of people who cut trailers together, that's not necessarily with any input from the filmmakers. So you could have like a really great movie with just like wretched marketing. Do you have a trailer in mind, Judd, that made you think of that? Because I'm trying to think what trailers I've seen recently. The dinosaur movie. Was it Jurassic Park on My Neighborhood? Jurassic Park at Home. I'm not excited about that. I feel like the last time I was in the theater not too long ago when I saw Evil Dead Rise, an Obsession, and like I've forgotten like the majority of the trailers that were there at the new Jumanji movie trailer. Jumanji. I only remember Jumanji from the Toy Fair magazine had like the Twisted Mego Theater, and it was like a running gag where like the Incredible Hulk would like run in and like punch somebody while yelling Jumanji. And so the people I was tabletop gaming with at the time, we were all fans of that. One friend, like every time he'd go to roll dice, Jumanji. It was funny to me because you roll dice in the game, but that wasn't a reference. But there's layers to it. It's like an onion. It probably stinks. That I haven't thought about that those days in a long time. What is the new Jumanji trailer? Open world. Because now they're trying to like they got to time all the video games, right? Because like all of the names of them were like. All right, what is the Jumanji, the next level? It was like the last one, right? I can't believe, like, I swear if I saw a trailer for any of these movies, the name open world sounds too meta for me, but it's like it's a video game reference. It has to be, because the next level before meta, because isn't that the thing, like it's a VR game they all get sucked into because like kids don't play board games anymore, which by the way I don't know if that's true or not. The only kid I have to work off of there is my nephew, who I think we tried to play Candyland once and he had zero interest, never had any interest in playing. I haven't seen him either, Jay, but I that's my understanding, I think, from like a snippet that I saw. Yeah, my nephew has no interest in board games. We played a lot of board games. It felt like we were getting like a new board game like every other week. This is before like the Euro board games like Catan started coming over. So these were definitely like marketed for kids. They weren't all good. Some of them were very fun. Some of them were kind of ridiculous, but yeah, we played a lot of board games. My brother, my dad, and I when we were kids. So it kind of bums me out if like kids aren't playing like board games as much. But I guess like I understand like how is Sorry or Clue gonna compete with like a tablet? Like even if you want to romanticize it, like I haven't played Clue in a long time. I know like Monopoly was one of those games that like every time I play it, it ends badly, and it's just like, why are we playing this? I feel like nobody really has fun with it. And that's before finding out you're doing everything wrong. But I haven't played Clue in a long time. I remember enjoying Clue, but maybe I was too young to realize it was bad. You know, it's been a long time. Should have kept it a board game in a mysterious Kickstarter that failed. One person who got the game and no one knows who made it. There's better ways to do it. I appreciate that they're trying to tie it to a modern audience. But like, you could have just made it like a mysterious old board game, because I think Zarathustra, not Zarathustra, whatever the sci-fi Jumanji, right? They lost power or something like that, or maybe they lost power because they're playing the board game. It's like kids could be curious about like weird old board games made of wood in an age of video games. I think. Have you seen the movie Clue? The Tim Curry Clue? I don't know if they ever made another one. Excellent movie. I think that's that may be one of the only movies I've seen that contains alternate endings within the movie itself. That's a great movie. If you've never seen Clue with Tim Curry, you owe it to yourself to go find it and watch it. One part of the trailer, Rock was in a lady voice. So I'll watch the trailer. I'm so disconnected from a lot of the newer series. We saw that version when they stacked all the endings back to back. Only found out later. So we only saw one. Oh yeah, like I've never seen it with just one ending. Like as long as I remember watching it, even as a kid, it always had all of the endings on it. I think that may have been like only the theatrical release. It had that, which I did not see, or I did and I don't remember because I would have been pretty damn young. I remember like a lot of movies I've seen, but not all of them. Apparently, I saw Return of the Jedi in the theater when it first released. I was real young. I don't remember that at all. I remember The Dark Crystal. I remember Beetlejuice, Spaceballs. Probably earlier movies than that. I think Beetlejuice or The Dark Crystal might be one of the earliest movies I remember seeing in a theater. I'm shouting, bonk. Yeah, the whole like when they start going through and recreating it. Tim Curry's like, oh, that's so good. That's such a good movie. I really want to play Clue. Do I still have a copy of Clue somewhere? I don't know. A lot of those old board games were like with the folks, and I know that's like, who knows what happened to it then. A lot of stuff got chucked. I'll go check. I know where there's a cache of some old board games. I'll have to see. Otherwise, I doubt they've changed much. We probably won't get the cool metal pieces for the murder weapons anymore. But like, I think I can live with that. But I don't even know, like, I don't know who I could get to play Clue with me. I know my nephew's not going to be interested. And I know my regular like tabletop game friends are not going to be interested because it's like, it's too simple. They'll have some like weird version of the game that's like very much more complicated, and that's what they will be into. I don't know. Maybe I'll run past them. Maybe I'll run past them sometime and see if I can get someone to play Clue. It seems like I don't know why it feels like such a ridiculous ask. Like, hey, you guys, I really want to play Clue. You guys want to play the board game Clue? Like, well, you could make a whole thing out of it. If I had enough friends in the area that I could pull this off, like, hey, let's all bring some food over and we'll play the board game Clue a couple of times and we'll watch the movie Clue with Tim Curry and just like hang out. I don't got friends like that in the area. All my friends like dispersed like the seed pods of a dandelion to the four winds ages ago. They're all in different states. Some of them in different countries. Some of them left for greener pastures elsewhere. There's something about when you get I'm not going to get all melancholy about this. I was going to say, like, if you're young, like college age or younger, like keep your friends close, like keep in touch with people, because like it gets harder to try to make and maintain friendships as you get older. Everyone moves on to like a different stage of their lives. You get real busy with like work and family and everything. And then it's like your friend group will gradually shrink, and it gets to be there's like a window of time where it gets to be really difficult to add new people to that group until you get much older, until you get closer to retirement, and then you can grow that group again. Include so many versions of the board game. Yeah, that's I don't know what the version they're selling right now. Let's really want to see if the version from my childhood is still floating around somewhere. That would be nice, because I could get the current version, but my experience with a lot of board games is they were made of much better material when I was a kid. And now, like, the cards feel flimsy, the boards feel flimsy, like everything just feels so much cheaper now for a lot of these games. But I also remember like a lot of really forgettable games There was this gimmick with games for a while that the board game would include some wind-up thing, some wind-up monster that like, oh no, you don't want to trigger that thing. Like, oh, you drew the dizzy devil or like the dinosaur or something. Wind that thing up, and then everyone would argue about how it was being wound. Like, no, you didn't wind enough times, or you wound it too many times. So the game itself like didn't have much going for it. I played a game, was dinosaur game with my gaming buddy and his two kids, and it was like you were in like the land of the lost basically, and all I remember is like getting trapped in Ape Town and spending several turns trying to escape from Ape Town and just not being able to get out of Ape Town, and then someone got a balloon and left. It was good. It was a fun game. It's complicated, not in a bad way. We're talking about another game here that I probably could have finished earlier if I hadn't lost power on Monday, which is so weird to me because like the weather is like so completely different today that it's like Monday feels like weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? It's bright and sunny out there. Monday, like the world was ending outside. It feels like a million years ago. What's up? What's up, Jeremy? I can get a clean. Out the lore of Ape Town. I mean, it was just like ape people in a primitive dinosaur filled world, and they didn't trust me. Because it worked like you had to roll your way out of this maze, and if you rolled wrong, you would just end up stuck in this loop where you just keep having to go back to this section until you manage to escape. It's like, you gotta roll a 5 or 6 to escape. 3, 4, 2, 3, over and over again. You know, nobody likes this board game. My favorite is Monopoly. I haven't played Monopoly in a long time, and my opinions of it may be colored by the distance of time. But I remember I can't think of a single time I've played Monopoly that it hasn't ended in an argument. I've never seen the game end like because everyone else went bankrupt. I think everyone just quits. Everyone just gets mad and quits because like the winner is determined by like the first couple of turns. Although the last time I played Monopoly, like I don't think I won. I think everybody quit, but I was gonna win because I was the bank and I was stealing. I was embezzling. Every time there was a transaction, or no one was looking, I would slip bills out of the bank into my stash. Nobody caught on. And then I was honestly kind of disappointed that it just ended and I didn't get to like. It's the kind of thing like you want to get caught. I'm just doing it to try and get a laugh, and like nobody even noticed. And I was like, oh man. I told them then like, yeah, I mean, I was cheating the whole time. And they're like, really? Like, yeah, it didn't matter. I wasn't winning anyway, even though I was cheating. And they're just like, I'm never gonna play this game again. Like, I'll just show up with Clue the next time I meet with if next time I go over, then we don't have a game set. I'm just gonna show up with Clue, like, hey, well, guess what? We play Clue. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Gotta stop myself. Yeah, get to looking, man. Get to cleaning, Jeremy. Get to cleaning. It's very important. Don't let me hold you back. All right. Let's roll to the game screen. Whoa! I don't know where I went. I don't know where the game went.
We'll see about that.
There it is.
Muffled voices coming through the door.
That took a while.
Office.
Yeah, so we probably would have wrapped this up last time if not for the power outage. There's not much to do here. So what we've got is we're going to go listen to Steve and Yvette. We're going to walk in on them. And we're going to wander around because about the only other thing left to do is find Steve's boot because we're going to need it. It's over in the armor room. And then find Yvette's body. I don't think there's really any interactions. I can wander around for a while. Oh, yeah. I never did make it down to the specimen lab 3 a.m. because we didn't know about this before. I wonder if I can find Wolf, too, and ask him about the garter to get some conversation out of this and see if he shows up at 3 a.m. down there. Actually, I want to look at some stuff here while I am here.
A pair of heavy...
I'll look at these wire cutters.
There's a bit of rust on the wire cutters, as
Okay,
well
I
as
thought
an
they
odd
said
bit
something
of
about this.
beige coat fabric.
Beige coat fabric, which is, was there something else I was going to look at? Oh yeah,
The
this.
label reads, the directions read, death is a
Okay,
a full bottle
it's
of...
full. Okay, because you can run out of that. Although I thought I ran out of it before, and I still had some. The beige coat fabric. That's the detective's trench coat. So this should be all the evidence we need that he killed Ziggy, because he cut the wire and dropped the pterodactyl on. Although I think he dropped the, I swear he dropped the pterodactyl on his already dead decapitated corpse and chopped the head off in Yvette's office when no one was around. That's my theory. What's up, Buttercast? Welcome in. I don't know the video. I'm not going to spoil it. I had to stop myself from watching anymore. It was at the I gotta watch that video after I wrap up today. After I finish the game and I'm satisfied with it, I gotta watch it because who was it? Who was it that had that? Yeah. Was it the video why almost no one solves this game from one short eye? Because he had like a really good analysis of the first game. And so I'll watch that because he'll probably go into a lot more detail on stuff that I can't even see, like different version differences and stuff like that. What's up, no username? We're the daggering all over the place. We're getting it. We're getting these daggers. Yeah, so I'm going to watch that afterwards to see. But if it's anything like the first game, like, because there's stuff in the first game that it's like, so this is supposed to happen, but it's bugged.
Ooh la la.
Okay, we've seen all of this. Oh my, indeed. Well, are you? I'm doing pretty good. I've been enjoying this game, but I'm looking forward to wrapping it up because I feel like I had to go through like several loops here because I forgot, like, oh no, I've never found the cheese. I gotta go back. I gotta go way back.
Miss Bo,
Sacré bleu.
I can explain this.
I got a pretty good idea of how to answer the questions at the end.
Mr. Dorian.
The motive is the only
Just
questionable
rubbing your
thing, and then I'm worried about what I could actually prove.
So well.
I'll just leave you two
I
alone.
should stop myself. Yeah,
Miss
get right
Bo,
back. Alrighty.
wait.
Goodbye, Steve. Adore. Dun 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 dun. We go downstairs. See if Wolf is around. I think it's, what is it, 2:15? No. Okay, it's 2:15. What is it? Laura crushing so hard on him. He's big. he's a big boy. That's about all she needs. He's a big, handsome, strapping young man with good manners. He didn't rob her at gunpoint or accuse her of murder, but they like shared one intimate moment. I think, didn't they just like had one kiss, and then she acts like she owns the man. But I guess maybe that's just how things are in her. Oh, he's here. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen him in here. Have I talked to him?
I do not know him, but if I did, I would practice my Heimlich death maneuver on him. Criminals should not be allowed to live. They could all be thieves.
Okay. What about the police file? I never asked Miklos about the dinosaur bone either. I don't think I'll ever have a chance to see her again. We'll ask about the garter.
I do not often consider such foolish things.
Oh, okay. That's what I got to say. What's up, Perhenmo? Thunderbags is a new one on me. I'm not even gonna bother with the dagger because nobody said. Well, I'll see what he says, but
about this ridiculous man's criminal past. He isn't here. If he was, I would pop his heart out with my famous Heimlich death maneuver.
is that the Heimlich death maneuver? You rip a man's heart out? Is that what it is? Now I will ask about the dagger.
The dagger is a priceless work of art, and I will get it back. I will get it back. Do you hear me?
I mean, I'm holding it.
Never point a weapon at me, Fräulein Bo. Not even a toy like that. My highly trained
I'm gonna chop him up.
would kill you in 3 seconds if I wanted to. 3 seconds! And I am considering doing that right now!
I mean, I could just hack him up. Supposedly it's sharp enough to cut through bone. All right, let's go through.
He did not care for the music.
No, I haven't talked to him before.
He could keep his fine.
The only time I've encountered him is in cutscenes in the opening when I walk in.
Keep them. Do you understand me?
Because he's always like securing stuff.
He was a good man, and I will miss him. When I find the coward who stuck him on the porcupine, they will wish they had never been born.
He's a very excitable fellow.
He is a bumbling fool who does not care about this museum. I do not need his help. I do not need anyone's help, least of all yours.
Wolf Heimlich wins. Flawless victory. Fatality. I like to imagine that he's not ripping your heart out as much as like punching you very hard and your heart just explodes out. And then he catches in his teeth like someone would catch a rose. It just catches it in his teeth and like twinkles for the camera like, ah. Ziggy.
That irritating little civilian is better off kaput.
Well,
He reminded me of a small, yappy dog, always trailing after the good Dr. Carrington. His name sounded German, but I think he was the imposter. I never trusted him, and he was probably an art thief anyway.
probably. Probably. Well, he absolutely was. We know he was.
He works on the docks. He has red hair. He has no scars on his face. I do not trust him.
I don't trust him. He's gotta have those pock marks. He's gotta be ripped up in the face.
I do not trust her. I do not trust you. I do not trust anyone.
What about Dr. Miklos? Huh? You guys seem like you get along pretty well.
Dr. Miklos is a fine woman. She is truly dedicated to the security of the Lion Decker.
He's got nothing but good things to say about her.
Fräulein Delacroix is a charming young lady. She loves the museum, and she is a work of art herself.
Mm-hmm.
I admire women who take good care of their bodies as we military men do.
Respectable.
That is me, Wolf Heimlich. Do you know how I got these scars on my face, Miss Bo?
No.
Oh, here we go.
The little ones my father gave me, teaching me to do with the saber. The big ones I got at Heidelberg, dueling with my friends. How I miss them.
Yeah,
Your
it
friend?
just sounds like the.
Rub salt in the fresh cuts to make them heal with the bigger scar. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
No, I didn't, Mr. Heimlich. That's fascinating.
What is the there's a medical disorder that causes like scar tissue to like open up again. I think, is there something that I thought there was, I can't think of it. Maybe it was just something I saw in like a show like House or something like that. Or maybe something that doesn't exist. There was an illness that caused like scar tissue to like unscarify. And then like a bunch of old wounds would like start opening up again. I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm not phrasing it properly. Plus search is terrible now anyway. Someone will know. Ernie Leach.
Ernie was a decent man. And when I find the murdering coward who drowned him, they will be crushed in my powerful hands.
It was confirmation that he was drowned. So he thinks he was drowned. I agree with that, and not like he got drunk and then like just passed out dead on top of the skeleton.
He wanted the dagger all along. He probably stole it. I should kill him right now, but I have no evidence.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I don't have grapes yet. Do I have anything else? I don't think I have anything else to.
There are many bones in the museum, Mr.
Okay. All right. I'm good. I'm good with this. All right. Let's get out of here. Okay. Well, that was useful though, because he agrees that Ernie was drowned. What's up, Reeb? How you doing? Welcome in. I don't know if it's gonna be the right time here. Oh, hey, there we go. 3 a.m. Big Apple, 3 a.m. Okay, well, I guess to the arcade moment. Yep. It's Turtles. Is it from Turtles in Time? every time there's like a time, I'm reading it off. That's all I think about. Big Apple, 3 a.m. Yes, it was Turtles in Time. I played a lot in a lot of that in the arcades. No, I thought I knew it. It's like, is it this illness? No, it wasn't that. Okay. Say that soundtrack sounded better to me. It's been a while since I heard the arcade soundtrack. The SNES has like a very particular sound to it, owing to the way its audio system works. I enjoy it a lot because it's all sample based. Genesis version had a new snow stage and a new boss. I didn't even realize there was a Genesis version. I'm always like surprised because it's already trash. Because I didn't have Genesis. My brother had the Genesis. We were kids. We didn't have a lot of games for it. So most of what I played was Super Nintendo. And the number of times that I'm like, I played, this game, I remember this. And then I'm watching like, I don't remember this. Like, what's the Genesis version? Like, okay. Oh no, friend. Oh no.
The desk is in disarray.
It's a struggle.
Red hairs.
We know that's not Steve.
Feels like red. Feels like red.
Okay, I don't get the red hairs from here. That's right.
It looks like a shred of clothing fabric.
The shoe, that's what we take.
It's a petite.
I don't know why I need the shoe. The shoe doesn't really do anything for us.
You pick it up.
I guess you could like analyze the shoe for blood, but like that kind of assumes that we think Yvette actually killed Pippin, which I don't. StarCraft 2 cast when players named Chinese Pope. Opponent when talking smacks who just answer. Oh my god. That's some weird nonsense. So now we're gonna go find Yvette's body, but we gotta go one screen over from that. What's
the subject
this?
Of this sculpture.
So we gotta bone Yvette. It's fine. We have all the time in the world. Oh! Sort of Force Unleashed, where the Wii and PS2 versions completely different game compared to the Xbox 360, PS3, PC. Yeah, I have not played the Wii or the PS2 versions. I've seen a lot of discussion of that. I was meaning to check those out at some time. I really enjoyed I played the PC version, which I think is pretty much what the 360 version was. I played the second one on PS3. And I was kind of surprised because I'm like, man, I still want to get like the DLC for it. And it's like, oh, you could still buy that at that point. You could still buy it through the PS3 digitally. I'm like, oh, okay.
Red hair.
Let's get the magnifier out.
Definitely red hairs. You pick it up.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
There appears to be a fingerprint on one of the lenses.
Okay, we have no way of
You pick it up.
figuring out what that is.
That's not the sort of thing.
Isn't it though?
That's not nice weave in the heart. The scarf clearly isn't a scarf.
Mm-hmm.
There is plaster in all of the openings on Yvette's face. Mouth, nostrils. There is no split ends. No split. There are a few scratches on Yvette's skin. Upon close inspection you see that's not the the scarf. There are Yvette's left hand is plastered. That's not Yvette's right hand. That's okay. There is plaster in all.
All right, I think that's it. We got the hair, got the bifocals. I don't think Steve Dorian is old enough to need bifocals. I never got that impression. I'm fairly certain it makes a lot more sense that the detective would have bifocals, but we've never seen him with them. We've never seen him wearing bifocals. Let's go to the armor room. Be right back. All right, Judd. I wonder if it'll be quicker. No, it probably wouldn't be. I could take a bunch of secret passages to get down, because you can come up a secret passage into the armor room. Or is it? No, it's the Egyptian room, I think. Yeah. Both versions of Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions on the DS360. Both versions were bangers. My nephew wanted to play Shattered Dimensions, but it was ungodly expensive since they stopped selling it digitally. Like the physical copies got ridiculously pricey. He finally did get a chance to play it, and I'm glad I didn't spend big money finding a copy for him because he wasn't that excited about it. And I told him he wouldn't be. I'm like, this isn't going to be as good as the new ones. And I was a kid, same name, completely different game. The box doesn't tell you. Yeah.
A smelly old work.
The biggest issue with that to me was like the portable versions of games, right?
The blood is red and almost dry. There are a few spots.
Just make sure his body's still here. It is. No reason to think otherwise.
Dr. Carter's body.
Okay.
Don't.
All right, I think that's it. And then we just got the snake dance, as I refer to it. I like the portable versions. DS version of Spider-Man Metrovania. Oh, I haven't seen that. That would be cool. But yeah, like you have like a lot of the games had like portable versions on the Game Boy or Game Boy Color or DS, and they're like a completely different game. Like they don't even try. Or I guess I shouldn't say they don't even try, but like I don't know. Like it should be pretty clear if it's like a 3D game, it's not going to be like that in the Game Boy Color. But then I'm sitting on my desk is still the Game Boy Color version of Alone in the Dark, the New Nightmare, and like all of the graphics are pulled from the main console release. Here we go. So like it looks like it. It's not the same game, but they really tried to make it that. On a system that there's no way it could handle it. And what she got to say?
Your face has certainly changed to an attractive pale color, my dear. You seem a little under the... Oh dear, you don't... Riley!
Oh, Riley!
Okay,
Killing
just
cop.
wait right here.
So we all agree O'Reilly is the killer. Like, I'm going off of the one killer theory, except for Carrington, who was killed by Watney.
Hello, Miss Bo. Do you know where Mr. Well, I'll find him. If you see him first.
The Countess is...
Well, she's looking by. Must...
And she's gone. It's so good. All right. Act 4. Oh, I gotta dance with the snake. Shadowrun. Yeah, Shadowrun the SNES. Yeah, that's the one that I know that shocked me the most, because that was the one that my friend was talking up a lot when I worked at the used game store, and I picked up a copy that came in for the Super Nintendo, and he came over and was confused because he had played the Genesis version, and they're very different games. Being the killer is too obvious. It's honestly painful how little they try to make the player think otherwise. I mean, to me, it's like, yeah, a murderous cop, like, who'd have thunk it? But they do, like, there's the bloody paper cutter in Yvette's office. There's the Ankh in the bloody shoe print outside of Pippin Carter's murder, outside the sarcophagus. I don't think there's really, like, so that would cover Ziggy. There's not much with Ernie that points anywhere, except that, like, the only person that Ernie's death points to is the detective, when it's like, wow, you reek of alcohol. The Countess just straight up says O'Reilly. But again, that is so obvious that it's like that alone kind of feels like a red herring. If they make it really obvious who the killer is, if you're metagaming it, which most people would be, like, no, it couldn't be. It couldn't be them. It's too obvious. But I get it, they actually comb through the evidence, like, yeah, it all kind of stacks up there. But I still, the first time through, was like, everyone was killed by someone different for no good reason. Must be being a little red-headed herring. Yeah, but like, what's funny, like, I don't buy that at all, like, for a minute. I until the point where I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if, because I didn't think Lillian was the killer in the first game. It's like, my friend couldn't do that until I found her book where she basically said, I'm going to kill all of them, and then had a list of all the people she killed. It's like, okay, maybe she did. Maybe she did go a little crazy. That was like the last person on my list. Give him a spritz. Okay. Eyeball this.
A bottle of Dr. Moribund.
Okay, so we've still got
This
some, because we're gonna need it in the tunnels. Put that snake away. Don't want it. From Web Swing Metroidvania, 2 different Spider-Man combo system. Oh, that's because that's right. That's the one that has the multiple. What Spider-Man are in that? Does that have Spider-Man 2099? Is it the Noir Spider-Man? No, is it? I don't remember who else was in that one. I played the 360 version. I never played the DS one. Yeah, that was still back from the time when like every version was going to be different. I should have looked at the snake too. I can still have time to look at the snake.
Oh!
Oh!
The Countess is looking rather pale. She seems surprised that she died here on Olympia's desk. It's a little bunch of grapes. They seem to be ordinary table.
Okay.
You pick it up. The scent of the... You pick it.
Why I need them, I don't know. I need them for Steve.
Her fingernails are
That's right.
clean and unbroken. Her bloodshot eyes are open. You detect a trickle of what could prove to be
Okay.
a sign. There is a sign. There is no. You decide. It's a. The intercom. It's a thing.
Okay. I think we're good. Spider-Man, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man 2099, and Ultimate Spider-Man. Oh, it's 4 Spider-Man. Cut symbiote Spider-Man for the DS version. It's crazy to see, like, I mean, it's after the Into the Spider-Verse movie, but it's crazy to see like Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Noir, like show up again after all these years, because it seemed like a really long time where they just didn't do anything with the character. Has anybody seen the show with Nicolas Cage? I haven't watched it yet.
The Cobra displays one deadly.
In my opinion, like, that just shows like it missing a fang. I don't know if it's meant to indicate this, but it seems to indicate to me that like the snake was like held and like shoved into her. It may not have been, and like violently pulled loose. I don't know. It's weird. This whole murder is strange. Like, she's tied up and then there's smelling salts to wake her up, and then she was bitten by a snake. I'm not sure what actually happened here. Figured to watch about half of it. Spider-Man 29 from Web of Shadows, 2099 from Across the Spider-Verse feels so weird seeing them. Yeah, I remember the Marvel 2099 stuff. Like, everyone was pretty excited about it, and it just didn't seem to last. I thought the Spider-Man 2099 was a really interesting take, because it didn't feel like it. Just like a lot of times you'll get characters where it's like Green Lantern but the future, but it's just still Green Lantern, you know. I like seeing like a different take on it. Not Web of Shadows, Edge of Time. I don't remember Web of Shadows.
You're doing a fine job, Laura.
Oh, I don't feel good about that. Like, a fine job makes me feel like stuff got missed. But there's like nothing to find or do in there. Okay, so we gotta close this. Get that wire. Her running isn't like any faster than her walking. It's just animated to look faster. Seems the slasher villain. Yeah, it's so crazy, right? You just imagine like the detective, like, time to get my robe and killer hood on. He just dresses up like Ghostface, like well before Ghostface is even a thing. All right, get this distraction set up here. Book it. Book it. This section honestly irritated me quite a bit. The amount of times I came through here and were like, just get to the thing, and then it would stop. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good.
You hear the sound of someone breaking down a door in the next room.
So many information on our tighter question with that snake in their hands. That's my take, that they like bonked her unconscious and then woke her up with the smelling salts to interrogate her. If we assume it's the detective, maybe he went back after he drowned Ernie, not knowing that we have the dagger, but knew that the dagger was missing, right? And was like, where's the dagger? Different version, different game lore. The DS version, Batman, the Brave and the Bold, developed by the guy who made Shovel Knight before he had a studio. Is that your own lore, or is that I'd be interested to find out if the developers had actually worked on that. Who played oh god. Oh, is this am I gonna have to go back to the snake dance? Oh shoot, I am. Why did that happen? Oh my god. Why is it like that? Oh boy, okay, we gotta go back and do the snake thing again. Why? I should have saved in the upper section, I guess. Or waiting to get further. Especially in my garden and Discord. I'm sure to watch after your stream. I will. I'll check it out. We're getting a good crop this season. We gotta oil the snake here, which sounds this sounds pretty bad. Dun dun dun.
The cobra displays a bottle of
1/4 full. Okay. I'm curious. Curious if I can walk out of here. I haven't seen the body. Ooh. I don't think I ever tried that before. All right. We'll save. That saves me some time if I botch it and have to come back to this. It is the developer is the same guy. Oh. Just worked with people who made Shantae before making Yacht Club games. I didn't know that. I never looked up what they had worked on before.
It's Dr.
I gotta check out Mina the Hollower sometime soon.
A little. You pick it up. Her fingernail. Her bloodshot eye. This. You pick. You detect. It's the dead. It's the bound and dead. The intercom.
Okay. I think we're good. We found smelling salts. When you look over her body, I guess.
There is no. You detect. Her blood. Her finger.
Okay. I don't think I need to read any of that stuff. Let's book it. Let's book it. I wonder why the killer was so quick in that middle section. Maybe I just got too far. Saving was enough. I know I can save in the upper section. I miss not much. I got stuck in a loop because the point where I saved didn't leave me enough time to exit before the killer showed up and got me.
Fine job, Laura.
Gotta run. Okay. I wish she would run a little bit faster. Get in there. So who made the game. Director Pragmato is the art director for the Nier Automata Metal Gear Rising. That tracks. That tracks. They have a very similar mechanical design sense going on there. I can play Pragmata in about 10 years. I'll probably be old enough then. Her runs like she's underwater. Yeah. It's one of those things like I accuse a lot of games of doing this. I don't know how common it really is, but like I know what happens, and I'm positive it's what's going on here. That the running is an animation thing only, and like the character doesn't actually run, is not actually moving any faster. They just change the animation cycle from a walking to a running, but it doesn't actually like do anything. And that's how I feel with this. I don't feel like she's actually running because she moves so slowly. It feels like the walking speed exactly. Welcome back, Joe. We just randomly find Carrington's corpse stuffed in one of the suits of armor.
You hear the sound of someone breaking down a door in the next room.
It's possible. I can't get back there now, but I know like that's where you find like Pippin Carter. After the detective tells you the coroner took the body, you can find him, and he's for the rest of the game he's in the a suit of armor down there. Remember that one. From art director to lead director is crazy. It's not as big as a leap as you might think. What the devil? Does it just not like that I saved? I know it takes me like 1 second to save, and the game's just like, no! Son of a... Doesn't make any damn sense! Can I? Speed. I don't know if that's the walking speed or the text speed. I'm gonna leave it as is right now, just because I'll try it when I'm not in this scenario, because I feel like that will speed other things up. God, why? That's so aggravating. I keep having to go back to this. Look at this body again, because the time. What's up, Skyo? Get my button here. Button. There's my Sky button. Welcome, Raiders. Gotta eyeball some dead bodies here. Get ready for a surprise.
Oh!
So I just want to raid my Oshi. Oh! What's happening, Raiders? What's up, Skyo? How was your stream?
A little bunch of...
Hopefully it was good. It's like the 100th time I've looked at this dead body here. Because you can't save. Like, I can't find a good save point after this.
You pick...
So I keep having to come back to look at this dead body.
You detect...
Okay. Yep. So, well, had a million punishment wheels. Oh my god, what was happening? Overlay for 101 violations. Wasn't dead, just pretending. I don't know. I think she's tied up and was bitten by a cobra. So bad the cobra left a fang in her leg. I think she's dead. I think she's really dead. So what's up, Anna? How you doing? Song, don't hold no hands. No, I mean it's because it is just like Hollow Knight, which already has like a pretty good difficulty spike. Laura. But my understanding was like Silk Song like tends to start at the high end. Maybe not the high end, but it tends to start out like this game's gonna be tough, kind of thing. Definitely feels harder. Yeah, that's a lot of what I have heard about it. All right. I just gotta keep on moving here. Started dying to basic enemies. Oh, that's rough. Is that like difficulty, or is that like, because that happened to me a lot in like Souls games. Where like you know, you're trying to race back to where you died to collect your stuff, and you're too much of in a rush. You get overconfident or you get complacent, and then you get killed by basic enemies. What's up, Minky? Welcome in. Oh, so just being dumb. The area, so I rush it. Yeah, it's exactly like that. It's just like the Souls issue. If you're in a Souls game and you're like, I've been through here before, I don't need to be careful, and that's when the dude pops around the corner and reminds you like, oh no, I do have to watch out for this guy. I forgot about the man with the spear and the fire bombs. It was like the one section fairly early on in the game that happened to me in the first Dark Souls.
The sound of someone breaking.
Where I was just like, I don't need to be careful anymore. I'm fine. And then every time I'd go through there, like, oh, I forgot about that. That's the stream. We are so close to the end of this. Like, I've gathered everything new, and then all I have to do in this section is evade this killer. But the timing is like really destroying me, because if you're not quick enough, he just like rolls in. He just rolls in on you. I'm not even gonna look at that, because it ended up being nothing. It's just gonna eat time. You gotta move like quick enough to not get nabbed by this guy. And the problem is like you have to wait a while to find a good point to save, otherwise you end up having to do it over and over again. And so every time I'm like, I'll just save here. The saving there causes him to instantly kill me when I reload. So I have to go back to an earlier save to look at a dead body of a lady again, just to get back to this chapter. Soft lock. Yeah, it's almost as bad as the first time through, where I realized like, oh wait, I gotta go back and get this cheese. Okay. I don't need to look at any of this stuff. I already have. Oh wait.
The snake. You pick it up.
I do need to pick up this mummy. And then I need to place the mummy in front of the door. Okay. Now I can go. Now I've bought some time. There's that meat. Welcome to the Arby's basement. This is where all your delicious roast beef is kept. And that's the broccoli cheddar soup they keep on the burner 24/7. They just turn it to low and go home for the night. Don't eat the soup.
Oh, man.
It's flesh-eating bugs with their rotten steak and a ferret who either wants the rotten steak or the bugs. I don't know which.
You're coming with us, young lady.
No.
I'm this.
Oh,
You
but
Yep, yeah, it's a cult. Good times. Forgot about the teddy bear. If I could take the teddy bear, I would have taken the teddy bear.
you
Gonna take
really
a cold
plan
shower
to
through these
kill me,
muscles.
do you?
All right, Skyo.
Of
Thank you for
course
dropping
not.
by. Thank you for the raid. We'll
What a
see you
relief.
again in the near future.
Kill
Enjoy your
is such
shower.
an ugly word.
Love Smarties meat. What's up,
Actually,
Nick?
we're going
How's
to
it going?
sacrifice you to Amon
I haven't had
Ra.
Arby's in a while. Maybe I should
Can
get
we
Arby's
talk
tonight.
about this?
I do like Arby's.
There is nothing to discuss. You should be proud to die in such young.
Now wait. Well,
Okay.
Perhaps
do
we can.
I'm
Amon Ra may choose.
correct.
Of course.
I was
Actually, what is?
Okay. Oh, I could have asked about that diary. Oh, wait, how? How is it not in the notebook? Oh my gosh, I can't answer the puzzle. How did I make
I'm
it this far
sorry,
without
but
looking at
you're
that?
wrong. Amon Ra apparently wants you.
Also, I could have talked to people about the that. God, I gotta go back. Well, I can go back to the snake dance one. I could have asked the Countess about that before. How do I have a save where I haven't looked at that? Kill is such an ugly word. I've been in here. Man, that's weird.
don't touch it. It's half.
Oh. It's the first half. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That means, because I had to go back to get the Ankh to the beginning. That means that the save, like the very early save, I had never looked at the Rosetta Stone. All right, just a little bit more. Oh my gosh. And I finally made it through the killer too. That's insane. I can't believe, like, I never even thought about that. But that aggravates me that Sterling Dictionary is like so far back in the list. Like I never would have looked that far, but I could have asked the Countess about that the diary to see what she would have to say. I don't think it would add anything to the investigation, but like maybe I'll go back to an earlier save when the Countess was still alive and see if I could just for the sake of knowing. Where they talk like the happy death day. Is that the one? The loop. I never saw either of them. Now I gotta go all the way back over here. I don't trust that I would, because even though I'm gonna be right back here when the murder's chasing me, I don't trust that I have enough time. Will you get over there? What are you doing? Jeez. To eyeball this. Why would you add an item after the hieroglyphs? What were they thinking? Okay.
It's your.
Well, they're out of order. So it's just the order they oh man, that kind of bugs me. They're not in alphabetical order now. What were they thinking? Yeah. That's how I feel. with that. Like, oh, that's just, oh, it's not great. That's not great. They just fill it in as the order. I mean, that's how a real notebook would work, but like, it's a video game. You don't gotta be that literal with stuff. Come on now. Come on. Go back and look at the dead body again. This is this is the version of what I was just talking about with the Souls game, where like I've already done all of this. I don't need to worry about it, and then end up like not noticing that I'm missing a big chunk that I need for the game. That was me getting killed by that one dude, getting killed by the basic enemy of this game. And there's Ernie. He's still just hanging around. Oh, we can, oh, I can't get into the options right now. Go to the next screen, see if I can get to the options. If I increase the speed. What are you doing? Come on. Stop making it so difficult for me to get around in this game. Let's turn it way up. Oh! I don't know if that's good or bad, I'll be honest. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I should have saved. Son of a bitch.
You pick it up. Her blood. You pick. You detect her finger. There is no.
It's kind of what I want. We'll see. We'll see if it's like makes the game unplayable, because the next section is time based, so it may just like it may just leave me not enough time to actually survive anything. I didn't occur to me until after the stream where we got Rex out of there that the title of this chapter is like literally what's going on at the end of it. Like it tells me what I'm supposed to do at the end, which is Rex takes a bite out of crime, which is to have Rex, the T-Rex, bite the criminal. So far, so good. Oh, I didn't get the, did I get the door? I don't think I got the door. But I haven't always gotten the door either. Come on, get moving. Okay.
You hear the sound of.
Come on. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay here. Maybe. We'll get the mummy in front of the door and then unlock it, and then we'll see if we're okay. Okay.
You pick it up. Don't touch it. Don't
Don't tell me not to touch the door. I can't save here anyway.
The snake.
Why can't I save here though? That's weird. All right, let's go.
You hear ominous chanting as you
Let's go. Oh, it just got permabonked. It was completely in the void.
Oh my.
It's like 50-50 when you see a message questioning why something got bonked. It's like 50-50 if it's like, I was just talking about a sandwich and I said something incredibly filthy. I swear it's 50-50 because then frequently someone will say that and I read what they say and it's like, no, that I can see how that got
I think
bonked.
you're making a mistake.
You've seen too much. We can't let you go.
Game playtest or Steam banned.
Not to worry. I won't remember seeing this room or
Game
you
playtest or Steam.
or
No, I do
anything.
not.
Really? I've got
None
a
of
terrible
those.
Memory. Can't even remember my own name half the time.
I'm sorry you found us.
The default
Our
walking
cult
speed is
of
so
Amon
slow.
Ra must
Wait,
remain a
one of the
secret.
questions is
There
like
is
with the
too much at
speed.
stake here.
Is it
Too
just
many
the walking
important
speed?
people
Would it
are
also
involved.
count for text speed or like the speed at which things
In the
happen?
museum
Like
basement?
the passage of time or like how
This
soon the
room
killer
is a
gets you or how
forgotten
soon you
part
pass
of the
out?
original museum. We are safe here. As
Are you
long
trying
as
to type
no
it? It must be the
outsiders
name of
are
the
aware of our
game.
existence.
But I
Oh,
can't even
well,
see
my
it.
lips
It's
are
just being
sealed.
voided
You
completely.
want to dance and sing and have little meet? But
The
Okay, let's get to the puzzle. get to the riddle already.
you don't really plan.
Of course not. Kill is such an ugly
Walking
word.
only. I don't.
Actually,
That's
we're
very
going to
weird if that's the
sacrifice
case
you
because
to Amon Ra.
why wouldn't you turn it up?
Can we talk about
Why wouldn't you turn? But
this?
it's only listed as
There
speed,
is nothing
which could
to
cover a lot of
discuss.
things. So it's
You
not
should
very
be
intuitive.
proud to die in such an honorable fashion.
It's a YouTube bonk channel.
Young Egyptian maidens used
See
to
what this
fight
is.
for the privilege of being sacrificed to the great Amon Ra.
Now wait a minute. I thought the ancient Egyptians didn't make human sacrifices.
You're familiar with the history of ancient Egypt, Miss Bow?
Well, I've learned a few things.
Perhaps we could test you.
Do I have any other
No, that is
options?
definitely in the. There's no way.
We
There's
can
no
test
reason for that to
you,
get bonked category.
Or sacrifice
Like
you.
at all.
It's your choice.
I'm
That's
liking
nonsense.
this idea more and more. What kind of a test is it?
Amon Ra may choose to intervene on your behalf. It is our tradition that we
I didn't
must let you
see
live if you can answer Amon Ra's riddle.
a game.
Great.
Of course, you'll have to answer the riddle with hieroglyphics.
See a game anywhere.
I was afraid it would be something like that. Okay. What's the riddle?
Actually, it's a two-part riddle. What is the room you leave without entering?
The room we leave without entering is the womb. Now I'm all messed up because I read these in the wrong order.
That's correct. Now, the second riddle. What is the room?
That would be a tomb.
Very impressive. You are the first person who ever answered that riddle correctly. The wise Amon Ra.
Of course.
Then you.
Thank you.
Who is?
I'm not sure who.
If that is.
Okay. Diddle 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 diddle.
There's an uncon.
And go poke Steve. All right. Hopefully this doesn't like saving it is like advancing the clock here. Try to Steve. No, I didn't see a game. I'll have to go back through and look. Where did you send it, Pranmo? Because I didn't see nothing. Or I did see it. I forgot it. I don't remember seeing anything. All right. Smelling salts.
While this is. While.
All right, we got to get his boot. Very important.
Oh, my head.
Yes,
I think so.
they must have.
I'm alright.
Honestly, you men can be such crybabies. Do you
I've been
think you can
bonked in
walk?
the head a dozen
We have to
times,
get-
and I'm
I can-
fine.
Good question.
Okay. Sounds like static over there. There's snakes. Huh. Just oil them. Miss much Guns and Dragons. Guns and Dragons. I will see. Get the cheese ready. All right, gotta throw the cheese into the correct doorways so that they get burnt.
You hear the sound of
Sounds like someone.
Why all the rats jump into the fire?
You watch in relief as the last of the rats scurries out of sight.
All right. All right, this should be it. No, we just gotta, Steve, speed it up. Get propped up by a dinosaur, and it's all good. Okay. I need to save right here. So that if we get these questions wrong, we can come back. Okay, well, let's see if we got everything we need, if we can get these questions correct. My view now is that aside from one, everyone was killed by the detective. We just gotta work out a motive. I feel like the motive is the same for almost all of them.
So far, so good. Keep it up.
Okay.
Thank you for coming to this inquest.
Yep.
We're primarily concerned with the museum.
Uh-huh.
Any information you... Although, who murdered Dr. Pippin Carter?
Who murdered Dr. Pippin Carter? Okay. Ryan O'Hanrahan O'Reilly. So here's all I had to go off, just the notes. Let me get my notes up here to where we were at with these. I mean, I'm saying it's Ryan O'Hanrahan. Two reasons. One, he lied to us about the body. He told us the coroner picked it up and the body instead got moved. Now, the coroner could have done it, but the coroner is not a suspect in this. Even if the coroner did do it, I would just think he's working with the detective. So the other thing is he had grape juice on his lapel, which could have, I mean, there's other evidence there that could point to other people, but I'm putting it at Ryan. But also because of the rest of what we learned with Ryan is that he did have a reason to kill Pippin, which I put at financial gain. Because as long as Pippin's around, in my mind, I don't know what the game wants. In my mind, as long as Pippin is around, they're not going to be able to sell the dagger. So they need to get Pippin out of the way so they can sell the dagger. Because this whole thing is about the detective stealing the dagger. And everything else just kind of adds into that.
Who murdered Lawrence Ziggy Ziegfeld?
Okay. The detective, Ryan O'Hanrahan O'Reilly, again. And this could either be financial gain or cover another crime, in my mind. I don't think he's not a professional killer. Mental deficiency, thrill, jealousy. I don't know, maybe. I'm just gonna put financial gain. Oh, it's not gonna tell me what we get right or wrong here. I don't think.
Who murdered Ernie Leach?
Also the detective. The other reason we know he killed Ziggy was the wire cutters that were presumably used to drop the pterodactyl had fabric from the detective's coat. He killed Ernie Leach. And the reason I suspect him, besides motivation he has for it, is that he was, when we walk out after finding Ernie's body, Wolf tells him he reeks of alcohol. And then tries to play it off like maybe it's all those grapes you eat. It's stupid. He reeks of alcohol because he drowned Ernie in a tube of alcohol. And I believe he did that because Ernie, he said he saw something that he shouldn't have. I think he saw where the dagger was. And I think the detective got that information or just like saw him down there and just decided, because I think that at some point the detective realizes the dagger's gone and then killed some people because of that. And I think Ernie's got killed either because he knew Ernie saw it, maybe he heard through Yvette somehow, which would also be financial gain. But it could be cover another crime. I feel weird if I just put financial gain, but be real, the majority of these are he committed this crime to sell stuff and everyone stood in his way. So I'm gonna say financial gain.
Who murdered
The motive I'm not sure about what they want. That was the detective out of jealousy.
Who murdered Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton?
That was the detective for financial gain. Right? It's all about the dagger heist. She was not, I don't think, involved in the dagger heist, but she was involved in an art theft ring. Maybe this is to cover another crime, because she was involved in the art theft. And maybe he was worried that they were why was it? Maybe he did it out of like accident. I don't think it was an accident. Who moided them? Does this guy look like Sinestro from Green Lantern? I said that before, but he's got that high hairline and the pinkish skin. I'm gonna cover another crime, which could be the art theft, so that it doesn't tie back. Because I don't think the detective was involved in the art forging that Ziggy and the fake Carrington and the Countess were. So he may have killed her knowing that she was going to get caught for the art theft, which may lead them back to him, even though everyone else involved is dead. So I'll say cover another crime. Maybe she knows that he killed somebody else, but we don't really have evidence of that.
Who was the skeleton found in the steamer trunk?
Okay, that was Archibald Carrington III. We know because of the pocket watch.
Who murdered Dr. Archibald Carrington?
We know that was Watney, or we think that was Watney. We witnessed the murder at the beginning in an open cutscene. Watney Little was impersonating Carrington, and we know that because of the police file we found. They pointed out it was like his little like confession, his clue. But he killed him, stuffed his body in the trunk, and was impersonating him.
Who impersonated Dr. Archibald Carrington?
Watney Little.
Who murdered Watney Little?
I put the detective. And again, I think that's after we got the dagger. I think he thought the dagger was gone or was covering his tracks. Because he had the police file. The only person in my mind that would have the police file on Watney would be a police officer like Detective Ryan. Detective O'Reilly. And I think that was what did I put down for my notes before? Because it's Ziggy, but like also Watney Little. I put Little before.
Based on what we now know,
Okay.
your assumption is correct, Miss Bow. Good work. Who was the middleman who provided forged paintings for the Countess and sold the real ones for her.
Stream down? I didn't see anything on my end. I don't know if it dropped for a second there. I didn't see any drop here. Oh, the middleman was Ziggy.
Based on what we now know, your assumption is correct, Miss Bo. Good
Like,
right.
when it done, I
Who is the high priest of the
think
Amon
it's a
Ra sun
YouTube thing
worshippers?
because my connection's been stable. Hasn't said anything here. Yeah, I haven't. Weird. it's multiple people then. That's bizarre. Yeah, because my connection never dropped out. At least it did. At least it says it didn't. Okay, so sun worshiper. That's Ramses.
That's correct, Miss Bo. You're very observant. Which museum employee runs a fencing operation as a sideline
Me
business?
too. That's weird. I wonder, like, that troubles me because, like, nothing on my end says it's down. I don't see anything dropped due to, like, network loss. So there's no indication on mine that, like, OBS stopped sending stuff unless it just, like, is lying to me. But it's crazy to happen to, like, everybody. Anyway, that's Ernie Leach.
That assumption is correct.
Is the
Mr.
fence,
Leach
the
was
joke being that
moonlighting
he's
with his
actually
own
building
business as a
fences and he's
fencing
not
stopper. In fact, he put up a very nice
selling
fence
stolen
around my
goods.
house.
I have one final piece of evidence to present, Mr. Coroner.
Oh, I don't remember this
I have
before.
an eyewitness who would only feel safe to come forth if I established my case against Mr. O'Reilly. Now
Oh,
that I've done so, let me introduce Dr. Patar Sheptut
Oh, I
Smith
think
of
we're
the
good.
Cairo Museum.
because I didn't see this last time.
Mr. Smith's testimony is safe with us.
Many thanks. I was in the Egyptian ceremonial room underneath the museum when Detective O'Reilly killed two of my fellow sun worshippers. I saw with my own eyes how he gunned them down without mercy when they tried to stop him from chasing Miss Bo. However, we only managed to slow him down. His hood fell back briefly, revealing his evil face to us as he slaughtered our people. That son of a camel should not be allowed to run free upon the sands.
Will you testify in court to what you witnessed, Mr. Smith?
Yeah, I mean that's good.
After
Like,
this,
I guess that
my
sort of
dear
explains
fellows
why
expect their
the
revenge.
killer was able to shoot
Although
through
Amon-Ra
that
will
crowd to
certainly
chase after us, but
destroy
nothing
O'Reilly's
happened.
car when he journeys through the underworld.
I'm not qualified to give my opinion on Mr. O'Reilly's spirit in the next world, Mr. Smith. But I'm sure your testimony will help your dead friends sleep peacefully. Thank you for coming forth.
Thank you,
I
Sinestro.
must admit that I'm impressed by your methods, Miss Bo. Not only have you identified the murderers of those unfortunate individuals, but you have also uncovered the skullduggery involving the Dagger of Amon Ra. Our case is very strong now and prosecution can begin.
What's up, Flash? Welcome in.
The New York Police Department owes you a debt of gratitude for your assistance in apprehending these malefactors. I'm sure that a commendation of valor from the police department is in
Ooh,
order.
fancy.
Thank you for your help.
Yay! Bam, bam. Lorbo solves dagger theft and museum murders.
It's all that lousy reporter's fault. Damned interfering Laura Bow. Thinks she can get away with squealing on me, does she?
It just makes me think of the Leprechaun horror movies.
Well, she's got another thing coming.
As soon as they get me Lucky Charms back.
Do you hear me, Laura Bow? You'll pay for this. If it's the last thing I ever do.
This is like Leprechaun Zero right here. This is where the Leprechaun legend began. There's a crooked cop who found some cursed gold.
Thank you for waiting, Laura.
Wow, even in the cutscene,
I
she's
didn't
zipping
know,
in there.
Steve.
Laura,
Yes?
would you mind? I mean, do you suppose... Laura, could you close your eyes? I have something for you.
You'll pay for this Lorbo 3 Dagger of Amon 2, The Reckoning.
I suppose so.
I prefer Lorbo 3, Dagger of Amon-Ra 3.
Oh,
Lorbo 4, Dagger of Amon-Ra 3. Reckoning
You like
2.
it?
Steve, how could you? How could you have stolen the dagger?
I got you a knife.
I didn't steal the dagger, Laura. I bought this copy for you at the museum gift shop. I thought you might like a memento of your big night at the Leyendecker Museum.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
It's
I'm so
actually the murder
embarrassed.
weapon that was used to kill
You're beautiful.
Pippin Carter. And he's been the killer all along.
Yes, Steve.
And now we're going to get stabbed to death and
Would you
thrown
consider
off the
joining me
docks.
for dinner this coming Saturday?
Or we'll go on a
Well,
date. I don't
I'm not
know.
sure if I don't know if I should really.
You should.
Yes. Yes, I'd be delighted
That's
to
right,
join
Laura.
you
Give
for
us that
dinner.
payoff.
Thank you, Laura. You've made me very happy.
Oh, Steve.
And then they
Laura.
were eaten by rats.
Oh, Steve.
Or they lived happily ever after. Or like happily ever after 6 months. I don't know. They could go the distance, or they could like
Since his skeleton
burn
was
out
so
quickly.
nicely cleaned by the domestic beetles, Dr. Carrington's bones will soon be hanging on display in the Leyendecker Museum.
cool.
Yvette Delacroix died plastered. Her remarkably lifelike statue now lives on in the Old Masters Gallery of the Leyendecker Museum. Her memory lives on in the minds of all she touched. Her sculpture is attributed to Ryan O'Reilly, 1926. Pleased by
Is
your
he gonna
success
collect royalties
at
on
finding
that?
his Dagger of Amon-Ra and his murderer, Dr. Pippin Carter now rests in peace. Pippin Carter's body was transported to Egypt by his cousin and now occupies a place of archaeological honor in the Temple of Amon-Ra in the Valley of the Kings.
Would the Egyptians like
Due to your
that? I
success
feel like they
at
wouldn't like
recovering
that.
The Dagger of Amon-Ra and finding the murderer, Wolf Heimlich continued as chief of security at the Leyendecker Museum. 2 months later, he was
Oh.
married to Dr. Olympia Miklos.
Hey,
2
how
years
about
after
it?
they were married, Wolf and Olympia had a child they named Morgana Wolf Heimlich. Having
What a
died in
name.
the course of this story, Watney Little's life of crime came to an abrupt end. As he was not a nice man, nobody missed him.
Oh, well,
Due to your success at recovering the Dagger of Amon-Ra and finding the murderer, Dr. Olympia Miklos married Wolf Heimlich, who continued as chief of security at the Leyendecker Museum. 2 years after they were married, Wolf and Olympia had a child they named Morgana Wolf Heimlich.
congrats.
Fond as
She's
he
a Russian
was of a
spy.
Leyendecker, Ernie Leach noted in his will that he wanted his body donated to the museum. His body now resides in numerous small jars
That
of
just seems so
alcohol,
messed up.
which will be placed on display in the new Hall
Like-
of Internal Biology,
Like
adjacent
the
to
president
Hall
who
of
never even
Nature
made it
Mammals.
here to become president. He's just a skeleton, gets
Dr.
hung up.
Petar
And they
Shepard
just chop
Tutt
Ernie up
Smith
and throw him
finally
into
gave up on
jars.
getting the Dagger of Amon-Ra returned to Egypt. However, once it completed its US and European museum tours, it was returned to the Cairo Museum anyway.
Well, it's better than stabbing himself
So,
with a
several years
gift shop
later,
dagger.
Tut died a happy man, even though his death was the result of an Egyptian cobra bite.
Oh, okay.
After losing his head in the museum, Ziggy
Oh!
found himself unable to continue his criminal career. His head has been preserved and is now on display in the Life Mask exhibit at the Leyendecker Museum. Ramses Najir continued his successful career as an accountant and as head of the secret Egyptian cult of Amon-Ra.
Yeah.
With his strong high society ties, his accounting business made Ramses a millionaire in 15 years. Having died from a snake bite, the Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton did not live long enough to inherit any money from her last husband, Sterling.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Thoroughly impressed by your success as a reporter, your editor, Sam Augustini, nominated you for a Pulitzer Prize and was
Hey!
present when you received your citation of valor from the police department.
Nice.
Sam retired 10 years later to become a gentleman cabbage farmer, fulfilling a secret lifelong dream.
My cabbages!
Pleased at your success, Crodfuller T. Rhubarb was happy to become your assistant at the New York Daily Register News Tribune.
That's nice.
Henri Lemore, the coroner, continued his successful career studying dead bodies for the next 50 years, finally retiring in 1976 to tour with a rock band, the Ungrateful Dead.
I swear they include the coroner just so they can make that
Low-fat
joke.
continued in the laundry business,
Because otherwise he has no
eventually
part in the
opening a
story
chain
and it
of
doesn't matter.
low-fat Chinese laundries across the country and becoming a millionaire in the process.
Low fat's important.
Former detective
Luigi's
Ryan
important. I don't care about the
Hanrahan O'Reilly
coroner.
was sentenced to 60 years in a state penitentiary.
I don't know
Having been
why
a
he's
cop,
even listed.
O'Reilly
It's
found
weird.
it hard to make friends in prison. After your
Did they
successful
finally take his
completion of a
fake face
museum
off?
assignment, you started dating Steve Dorian.
Yeah.
Thrilled with your success, John Bowe spent
Hello
the
from-
rest
alright,
of his
fine.
life telling people what a wonderful daughter you were and how he had taught you everything you knew about criminology.
Yeah, this must be
After your
the
recovery
good
of
ending.
the Dagger of
Well, it's
Amon,
good.
it went
It's good
back
enough
on
for me.
display at the Leyendecker Museum. The large amount of press coverage drew many patrons to the museum to see the dagger. After 2 years on display at the Leyendecker, the dagger exhibit continued on a tour of museums in the United States, Europe, and finally found its way back to the Cairo Museum in Egypt.
Hey! That ending is brutal. Everyone just die horrible deaths. Yeah. They just told me I was stupid, and then I messed up their crime scene, and then someone shot me with a Tommy gun. But I love the dagger. Like we had the dagger, and they're like, we never recovered the dagger. Like why didn't Laura give him the dagger? She's got it in her purse. And then later they say after she gave it away, like who did you give it to? What did you do with it? Why did you give it to the cops? Why don't Luigi get a mention? Why I would have rather seen Luigi get mentioned than the coroner. But I guess he's there. I guess they had a better joke for the coroner. Disappearing dagger. I just think it's a maybe. I think it's like they're saying we didn't recover it because we didn't prove who stole it. But like, that's two different things. Now I can't wait to watch that video because I would like if it's anything like the first one, like it's gonna be like there's a bug in the software. This is supposed to happen, but it doesn't. And he was pretty thorough with the first one. I want to see if there's anything afterwards. I don't know what else there would be. We're not gonna get Tommy gunned. Is that Ziggy's head? I think they were chucking Ziggy's head around. And then maybe it was something else. It looked like they were throwing Ziggy's head. I swear that Ziggy's head they're tossing around there. I didn't realize that the last time. Watched some of it, a lot of BS. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait, like, just like I can't wait to watch it and be like, oh, I missed so much crap. Oh, that's why that happened. I don't know. I'm gonna go back in to an earlier save and see if we can ask the Countess about the diary, just to see what she says. At this point, if I follow my notes, I could chew through this pretty quickly. The killer's feet are barely moving. Is he on roller skates? Did he grease the soles of his shoes? Did you think, Anna? Get him! It's funny how close to last stream. Yeah, I probably would have been like another another hour of the last stream. I had like 2 hours left last time. What sucked is like, it was probably like 2 hours later, like the power was stable, the internet was fine. But like in those 2 hours, like stuff kept flickering back and forth for a while. Oh no! Oh Lord, you broke it. Now you're going to jail. I was so like not confident about what the motive was, because it's just like, what's the motive? I don't know. Like, he wants to sell the dagger. He wants to get money, financial gain. I felt like I used that a lot, and I feel like it feels like cheating if you're just like, he killed all of them for money, except for Yvette. Killed her out of jealousy. Biff. It's James O'Keefe. It's an award-winning role of Luigi. No. Because, all right, it's gone. It gave me options there as though it was going to do something. It's very funny. Like, what if I just pick up the dagger and put it in my purse? Someone at a store, I had the middle of the floor, and I was walking. Oh, I ran away. I would. If it was like one thing, I might be like, okay, you know, I'll pay for it. A lot of places are just gonna be like, we write that off, it's fine. But like, pay for it. If it was like a stack of bottles, I would just leave. And I don't think I would ever return to that store. That's just me, though. All right, when is the Countess dead? She would be alive prior to the snake dance save. But where? I need to go somewhere where I know she is at. She's here. Okay. I'm pretty sure we already caught her. She walked out this way. Yes. Okay, we gotta get her.
I simply don't know how to answer that, my dear.
There was nothing there then. Well, okay. We haven't gotten the pocket watch yet at this point. Okay, well. Bye. People screaming. I mean, that's, you know, you gotta, like, You got to consider that stuff when you're stacking stuff up in a grocery store. When I do shopping for my dad, when I go down the aisle to get his Diet Pepsi stash for the week, that's right by the alcohol aisle. And anytime there's like there's like people blocking the aisle, as people do in grocery stores, they just take up all the space they can and just sit there and stare for minutes, just stare at the same thing, and I have no idea what's going through their head. But they're right there by the wine, and I wait and just put the pressure on them, because I'm not going to try and slip past them and like accidentally ram my cart into some bottles of wine. I'm not going down like that. This is good. So having played both of the Laura Bow games, I think they're very different to me. They're very different. The fact that like this one, the first game, like you didn't solve anything at the end of it. You just had to have like encountered certain things within the game and taken like a couple specific actions. Specifically like shoot the guy at the end. But you had to like, see certain things. And that's all it was really about. Or ask people about things. But there's a lot in that, especially if you watch that the video from One Short Eye. Like he goes into a lot of detail on it, but it was a lot of stuff that like the game wants you to know what people's perfume smells like, but like you just have to be there when they're using it, and it really doesn't indicate to you that you know what their perfume smells like. It's the same thing in this game with like the fingerprints. You have a thing that has a fingerprint on it. You don't know whose fingerprint that is. That's one thing I liked in the Crimson Diamond. Characters felt more real in this one. There's a lot more, like the fact that they moved around a lot. I don't think the cast was really bigger, but they definitely like, we had like a little bit more to talk about, because the majority of the time when I talk to people in the Colonel's Bequest, I swear they were just like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't have time for this. Leave me alone. I'm not talking to you about this. So at least some people actually like talk to me here. And because like you can ask other people about them, like you end up getting a lot of different information about people, and you're not just stuck getting it from them. So it was pretty good. First game, no one likes you. Yeah. So I enjoyed this, like the way that time moved in the Dagger of Amon Ra versus Colonel's Bequest was weird, and I definitely felt like a lot more rushed to get through stuff. I felt like I could screw around a lot more as long as I didn't go into the wrong room in the Colonel's Bequest. And in this one, it was like, if I spent too much time looking at stuff that ultimately was pointless, then I felt like I'd get punished for it. But not just having this be all point and click with a menu and not text interpreter did make it a little bit easier to suss out like what your available actions were. Because sometimes with the text interpreter, it's like, okay, I want to push this thing. No, you don't. I want to pull it. No, I don't. What it wants you to say is to like open it or something like that. You have to get the right, and it doesn't always stack up. It doesn't always make sense to me what it asks for. Don't open the door. Punch the door. Like, oh, okay. But between both of them and the Crimson Diamond, I honestly like I like the Crimson Diamond more, which is I hopefully that they take it as like the highest praise, because it was made as an homage to these two games. But I think like the overall, like I think the writing was better in the first game. Overall, it was still pretty good in this one though. But I like the characters in the Crimson Diamond more. And I liked that the Crimson Diamond had a notebook that gave you something to look at, and it did a better job of like keeping track of what was going on, or having things like you could find fingerprints, but then you knew who the fingerprint came from, so you could compare them and say, okay, it's their fingerprint on this class. This game was better in that regard than the Colonel's Bequest, because the Colonel's Bequest, you found stuff and it was like, I don't even know what this means. And then at the end of the game, it doesn't even offer an explanation as to like, there's nothing like, yeah, and because you found this evidence, it proves this person did that. I felt like it just left so much of it just like, well, I guess that means this person did it this way. I don't know, though. They really don't explain any of it. They don't really explain anything in this. They really don't explain, like, okay, yeah, this guy did it for these reasons. You just, like, I guess you were right. I guess we were right about the questions because we got the good end. There's never, you know, you need that killer explanation. It's like, yeah, I killed him for these reasons and in this manner. That's what I would have liked. I want that debrief. Wasn't there for the Diamond game, didn't watch it yet. It's so the Crimson Diamond uses text interpreter like the Colonel's Bequest did, along with like point and click mechanics. And it's really good. It's in a mansion, so it's a lot more like the first game, but it has a nice cast of characters. It also felt like there was different endings in that, and like there were choices, particularly in the end of the game, that you could make that would radically change it. Although I feel like the one choice just feels like the last choice you make in the Colonel's Bequest. So I played that before these, but playing that, like going back and seeing these, I can see all the things that they're referencing in the Crimson Diamond to these games. Makes me appreciate it more. The Crimson Diamond, they're working on a sequel. That was a solo developer project using an adventure game engine. Let's see where that was 2024. That was only 2 years ago. But that one did still have some of like some of the kind of like, oh, how was I supposed to know that? Or like, why would I guess that? Or, oh, I had to go back in that one too. And like, oh, I missed some stuff. But I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not like, I'm not a super sleuth enough to like expect to get through these games, catching everything the first time through. And I also don't, I also don't like really want that. I like it when it's like, oh, you got to play it again. Oh, you missed some stuff. Got to play it again. Got to go through it again. I actually enjoy that aspect of these games. I don't know. Yeah, there's the dev blog. Okay, let's see what they're talking about. And they're showing some artwork for the new game. I don't know if it has a title yet. Oh, is she doing Let's Plays? I just saw some. Sorry, I'm looking at this webpage. Doing a balloon decoration. I mean, as long as it's not filthy. As long as it's something I can show uncensored. Yeah, of course, I would love balloons. Who doesn't like balloons? Well, this isn't like one of those things where like you got the balloon, but I got to reach my hand into a sewer to get it. Because like I'm not going to get fooled by that again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. You know, I've only got 2 arms. I need one of them at least. I can't let sewer clowns take both of my arms. I'll do heavy in stream. I'll try to keep it clean then. Unless that's not what you want. But I don't think you want me to get crazy. I see. Oh, this is very nice. I like balloons. Yes, I would like a balloon. Yeah. Younger viewers is asking if he's allowed in your chat. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Things get like, I try to keep things clean-ish, but I generally don't restrict that much. Hey, Dumdrum, how's it going? 1980 Simbo style animation. Manning the turret and the warthog. Master Chief is behind the wheel. You know, I still haven't played any Halo games like ever. Like I was 100% on like the PC gaming bus when like Halo hit on the Xbox. I didn't own an Xbox until the Xbox was long dead. And I never went back. I never saw a reason to because I had other games. I had a multitude of PC FPS games. I was too busy playing Counter-Strike, I guess. It's just like I like that and like Battlefield 1942. That was the only thing I remember before like the Xbox came out, before Microsoft bought Bungie and they were showing off Halo. The only thing I remember being excited about was at that time there weren't many, if any, multiplayer FPS games that had vehicles. Oh, they tried to put vehicles in Counter-Strike back when it was running off the Half-Life 1 engine. They were just elevators. They weren't real vehicles. It was just a box made to look like a truck. And someone had to stand in a tube hollowed out of the top of the truck to drive it around. They were not great. And then Battlefield hit. But then it was only after I played Battlefield 1942 that someone told me about, I think it was Iron Eagles, which I don't know if that was made by, was it Iron Eagle? Maybe it's not Iron Eagle. Well, there was a World War I game that preceded Battlefield. Now I need to figure out what it was. And I remember my friend telling me about it. And in this game, you could codename Eagle. Who should I take to? I don't think. Okay, yeah. 2000, DICE acquired Refraction Games, inherited the in development Battlefield 1942. So this is it is made by the same people who went on to make Battlefield 1942. And they made this first, and it's set in World War I. You could fly in a biplane, and because of the way the physics work, you could hop out onto the wing of the biplane and let it like touch down on the ground, and it would bounce back up in the air. So you would bounce it while standing on the wing, spraying people with a flamethrower, and then hop back in and fly it away. It's fairly common now, but like it was pretty fun with that. You could, I believe, blow tanks up if you hit the right spot with a sniper rifle. It was, just imagine before Battlefield, I think it was just Battlefield 1 that takes place in World War I. They made this game. It was pretty good. I gotta dig it out and see if there's a way I can play it. I doubt it is anywhere. I had a copy of it. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Codename Eagle. I'm sure like I'm sure it's not gonna be like hitting the charts now for anyone. I'm sure I can't imagine anyone like goes out and gets a copy of Iron Eagle now and it's like, oh yeah, this is the stuff. Codename Eagle. No, I keep want to call it Iron Eagle. That's a whole different thing. I think I missed one. What would you like as a balloon decoration? Like something like pumpkin themed, like my large pumpkin shaped head. I don't really employ a lot of pumpkins on stuff, but like it's easier to make like a pumpkin balloon than it is like an NES controller balloon. Just play Quake on PC a lot. I played a lot of Quake and a lot of Quake 2 online. There was an ISP in the area that had a Quake 2 server. And I don't know if it was an official thing or if it was just someone who worked there set it up, but we played on that for a long time before Quake 3 came out. We played a lot of Quake 3. My friends in the area had an apartment and he set up a LAN there. We played Quake 3 a lot. Quake 3, Action Half-Life. Counter-Strike, the original Counter-Strike. It's an Unreal Tournament. I'm kind of bummed, like, there's no Unreal Tournament around. They seem like, did they ever bring that back or make it available again? Because Unreal Tournament was real fun. It's a lot how we catch our Irish cop. So basically, Flash, we just like, I hate to say guessed. We got the right answers at the end. We basically accused the cop of killing everybody for financial reasons. I think one of them I said covering another crime. It seemed fine with financial gain for all of them. I didn't have to offer much more proof than that. I think I already had all of the items because all of the stuff that I had missed before was like the cheese. Well, I didn't have that police file before. That's probably part of it too. But yeah, we just like in the cutscenes, the O'Reilly is in prison for I don't know how long, a lifetime, 60 years. he's off the streets. He's in prison. No ghosts haunt me. Wolf and Miklos, the security guard, and the creepy doctor got married and had a kid. We go on a date with Steve, Dreamboat Steve. The daggers recovered. We're our editor suggests that we should be nominated for the Pulitzer. We get a Medal of Valor from the cops. We did not get shot by a Tommy gun, which was very nice. It was good. It was everything the worst ending wasn't. I believe that's the best ending. Was French Pape calm? Laura claimed Steve. Yeah, there's no one in her way now. She doesn't have to kill again. I mean, the cop will never kill again. Laura would never cover a French woman. Can we talk about, was Yvette even really French? Was she even actually French? I don't believe she was actually French because she had a degree from a American university in French. I think she just studied French, and then that was like a persona she adopted for her previous enterprise that she then maintained. What would you call that? A Francophile? Somebody who's like big into French culture? I think she's French in the same way Madonna is British. Wait, so like, man, J Money, I'd forgotten about that. I forgot because Madonna was born in Michigan, but I forgot Like that period. Does she still? I haven't seen anything from Madonna. She's 67 now. That's really not. That's not that old. 67 is not that old. Michigan. Yep, Michigan. I forgot that period of time where like I'd see her in an interview and be like, why does she have a British accent? It was like, I didn't know she was at that time. I didn't know she had been born. She was born in Michigan, but I know she absolutely was not British. That's what else counts. People go abroad for studying, especially their own language. Yeah, why? I mean, I feel like either the game is just like seriously insulting her intelligence by saying the only degree she could get was a degree in her own language. Now, granted, having a French degree, what does that equate to? If you have a degree in French studies, because you can have a degree in English in an English-speaking country, but it doesn't mean a degree in the language. The English degree is more like, a literature-based degree. It has a different basis than that. So it's not like she could have gotten a French degree from an American university that was our equivalent of an English degree, I guess. I don't know. I still think it's fake. French culture, history. But that still seems like cheating, right? Either way, I feel like they're either making some comment like, she she's so fake that she studied like this really easy topic to get a degree, like the equivalent of like, it's my degree in basket weaving, right? Or she's not actually French at all, and it's all just like an elaborate act. But I thought if that was the case, at some point there would have been like the wig falls off, or she starts talking with like a thick like accent. What do you mean you don't think I'm French? But that that never happened. That never happened in there. God, I want to watch that video now. How long is this? This video is 3 hours and 40 minutes that I'm going to spend watching this video. I'm going to post a link into the YouTube. This is a video entitled "Why Almost No One Solves This Game." So I'm looking forward to seeing like, here's the things that are broken. Here's what you missed. Because I'm willing to bet I missed conversations or missed asking people stuff. It goes by fast. Oh, I won't doubt it does. I won't doubt it does. I want to go back to the chatting screen because it's quiet here. There was like no music forever. I don't have any music on my end either. Should have gone back here sooner. So yeah, that's the Dagger of Amon Ra done. Maybe back. I think I'm back. I'm back. All right, I'm back. I'm not gonna stick around for long. As soon as I started talking about like, I'm just aggravated because the last stream, I was aggravated because we could have finished the game last time. Oh, is the screen in backseating Joe? Oh, it's the emoji Joe. See, it's got the emojis too. The emoji Joe used to invade the chat when I first started, and we used to joke about emoji Joe because there's just some bot spamming the chat with a random emoji and the word Joe over and over again. Now it's inside my security monitoring system, but it seems contained to just spam my camera monitoring system there. It makes it hard to see on my my monitor there, like where things are inside the building. I've got motion trackers on that. That's a little layout of the building back there. Where's my hand at? Everybody loves the hand. So this is the building, or at least this floor of it that I'm in. We're over here. If you pay attention, you can see a little dot. Sometimes more than one, but usually it's the one. Just tracking, whatever. Probably the night cleaner, I assume. I hope. Out there like just making sure I know where they're at, you know. And then I got to monitor, you know, the tanks too. This is a hazardous material disposal facility, but like it's a storage facility. I got to monitor these levels in the tank to make sure that, you know, the place doesn't go critical and spew, you know, world-ending amounts of toxic substances out into the environment. I mean, it would have to be really bad. We've got a lot of backups, you know, in place. A lot of. It's like a sprinkler system, but with fire, and just burn everything away. Stuff gets out, but like it's, you know, that's what it's there for. That's what's going on with that. Yeah, but as soon as I started talking about the last stream and the internet going out and how mad I was about that, my internet died. And then it took a while for it to kick back in. That's very funny to me. I don't know, you know. Some people probably stuck around. I wouldn't blame anyone for taking off. Sending through every single Halo game ever. I don't know, like I've watched the Halo games and I'm like, yeah, it seems okay. There's probably other games I'm more interested in than the Halo games. But I probably would play them eventually. But I think people would get upset because I'd be playing them on the OG Xbox. But also, like, isn't the thing with the Halo games like primarily like the multiplayer aspect of it? I'm not gonna be playing a multiplayer. It's just gonna be single player stuff. Well, that is the end of the Dagger of Amon Ra. It's the end of Laura Bow 2. They only made 2 Laura Bow games. So if we want more Sierra games, I'm gonna have to jump ship to another series. I enjoyed those a lot. They were a lot of fun. This game involved a lot more like backpedaling and searching for stuff than the first game did. The first game like wasn't too bad. I did have to do that a little bit, but it wasn't the worst. Because I think in that game I had only missed like a couple of things when I got to the end. I definitely was missing a lot more stuff here. I think the stuff that got me in this one, the stuff that bothered me in this were when like the books. So there's the book in Carrington's office, and I clicked all over that bookshelf multiple times and never found it. I'm glad I checked again, because that's a big clue. And then there's a book in Wolf's office, but I don't know if that actually amounts to anything, because Wolf never even showed up to the meeting. Because Yvette was dead, is it meant to imply that he killed her? I don't know. The whole thing, I found the book in his office, and like I knew something was there, but it was like such a particular tiny spot. There's just a lot of that. I can't even call it like it's one step worse than Pixel Hunt, because in a Pixel Hunt, like you're looking at the screen and there is something visibly there to click on. In this scenario, it's like that, but it's invisible. The only time I've seen it worse than that was in the Portopia serial murder case. Part of the game is you have to find, I think it's a lighter, and like there is no visual indication that there is anything there whatsoever. You just have to grope around blindly and hope you find it. That's the only one that I felt was like worse. At least these, like, you can see like, okay, there's something there. It gives you some indication something may be there, but and it is what it is. When will I be back? I will be back on Monday. I saw Sinclair Lore post another video. It's another channel I like a lot. I have to click on their stuff later. Oh, let's see about it when my stuff's not running. I missed Guy's stream today. Yeah, but I'll be back on Monday. What are we doing Monday? I gotta finish the Lost Crown, or not only finish. We're gonna continue it. I don't know how close to the end of that. I mean, that game's longer than the previous Darkfall games. I felt kind of weird. I was thinking about it today. I'm like, oh, that's weird. I didn't play it at all this week. That's because I couldn't stream on Wednesday. I may not be able to stream on Wednesday next week, because I was supposed to get together with my fam and take my dad out for his birthday on Wednesday. He's 78 years old this year, still kicking. I'm not gonna say going strong. He's getting by, but he's got some health issues that make it difficult for him to travel. And he was all raring to go, and then he kind of wasn't really feeling up to it. So we didn't get together. I just went out there and visited with him and took him out to eat out there. But we're supposed to like get everyone in the car and go out there to visit him rather than me bring him out here, which honestly makes more sense because like he's got travel issues. Nobody else does. We can all go out there. We're supposed to do that next week. But he's already trying to hide from everybody and find a way out of it. He gets like that. He's the kind of person that like will be like, well, nobody comes to visit me. Okay, we're going to come visit you. Oh, I don't want you to go through the trouble of doing that. I'm like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because you're going to be mad if we don't. We'll feel bad if we don't. I was just like that kind of person. Anyway, I may not be back next Wednesday. I don't know for sure yet, but I'll be back on Monday. We're going to continue the Lost Crown. And then we're jumping on some new games. I have a lot. I have a lot on the list. I'm gonna reach my hand into the game bag and pull some stuff out of there. And we'll see what we get. Because I don't know off the top of my head. I hadn't thought about it, even though I was finishing this game today. But that's all for me. Thanks for sticking around, especially after my internet died unceremoniously there. Hope you enjoyed the Dagger of Amon. I greatly did, and I'm glad you were along for the ride. And I hope you will stop back again for the next one. Until that time, have a great weekend, everybody. So long. Bye-bye.
Go!